What is the shadow? The shadow was a term pioneered by the Swiss psychiatrist Carl Jung, used to describe the parts of the unconscious mind which we have denied, disowned, and rejected. Jung called the shadow the dark side of the human psyche. But not dark meaning bad, dark meaning simply unilluminated. And so the process of shadow integration is that in which we shine the light of our conscious awareness into the shadows of our minds as a way to untap the energy that lies there, because the shadow is a huge source of energy. The shadow is not bad. The shadow is simply the parts of ourselves which we are unwilling to love. The dark shadow is made up of our fear, our shame, our secrets, our wounded heart. And the golden shadow is made up of our talents, our blinding beauty, our untapped potential, which we hide from others. To move into the shadow is to ask yourself, what within me am I unwilling to love? Shadow work, as you'll see, is all about loving yourself. Shadow work asks us to look into the parts of our mind which we dare not reveal to others. It asks us to think about our untapped potentials, as well as the scary parts that reside within us. It asks us to show up with authenticity, to look within ourselves and be brave enough to say, this is me, in all my magnificent messiness. The shadow is simply anything within us which we are unwilling to love. And so to integrate the shadow is to show ourselves love. And by showing ourselves love, we give others the opportunity to love themselves too. And so with that, we start to integrate the wider shadow as well. We find reference to the shadow in cultures around the world, within shamanic traditions, Buddhist traditions, Sufi traditions, Gnostic Christian traditions. The shadow in some form is always referenced, not as something that's bad or dualistic or outside of ourselves, but simply something within us which we are yet to integrate. The shadow is a huge source of power. And if we can tap in and integrate that power through the process of alchemical transmutation, we will release that power and energy into the wholeness of ourselves. And with that, we step into our true potential and start living the lives which we've always dreamt of living.